My name is Jake, and this is the story of how my ordinary high school days took an extraordinary turn when I met her, my school crush. Her name was Emily, and from the moment I saw her, my heart skipped a beat. She was the kind of girl who could light up a room with her smile, and I couldn't help but feel drawn to her like a magnet. It was a crisp autumn morning when I first laid eyes on Emily. She had just transferred to our school, and she stood out amidst the sea of unfamiliar faces. I caught glimpses of her in the hallway, surrounded by a group of girls, her laughter like music to my ears. My heart raced every time our eyes met, and I knew I had to find a way to talk to her. Over the next few weeks, I tried to find opportunities to strike up a conversation with Emily. I joined clubs she was a part of and even volunteered for school events just to be near her. Each time, however, my nerves got the better of me, and I found myself stumbling over my words or backing out at the last moment. It seemed like destiny was determined to keep us apart. Just when I thought I had lost all hope, fate intervened. One afternoon, I found myself alone in the school library, engrossed in a book, when Emily appeared out of nowhere and asked if she could sit at the same table. My heart pounded in my chest, but I managed to stammer a reply and nodded. As we sat side by side, I tried to act casual, focusing on my book while stealing glances at her. To my surprise, she struck up a conversation about the book I was reading, and soon we were engrossed in a deep discussion about our favorite authors and characters. It felt like we had known each other for ages, and in that moment, I knew there was something special between us. From that day on, Emily and I became inseparable. We spent our lunch breaks together, shared stories and secrets, and supported each other through the ups and downs of high school life. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into months, my feelings for her only grew stronger. Although we spent a lot of time together, I couldn't shake the uncertainty that lingered in the air. Emily was friendly and affectionate, but I couldn't tell if she saw me as just a friend or if there was something more. I desperately wanted to confess my feelings, but the fear of ruining our friendship kept me silent. As we approached the school's annual dance, my heart was in turmoil. I couldn't bear the thought of seeing Emily with someone else, but I couldn't bring myself to ask her to be my date either. In the end, I mustered the courage to invite her, only to find out that she had already been asked by another guy. Heartbroken and defeated, I attended the dance with a heavy heart, trying my best to hide my emotions behind a smile. However, as fate would have it, Emily's date never showed up, leaving her standing alone on the dance floor. When she spotted me, her eyes filled with relief, and she rushed over to me, asking if I would be her dance partner for the evening. In that moment, all my worries and doubts faded away, and we danced under the stars like the world belonged to just the two of us. As the night grew darker, we found ourselves lost in each other's eyes, and I knew it was the perfect moment to tell her how I truly felt. As the music played softly in the background, I took a deep breath and finally confessed my feelings to Emily. To my surprise, she smiled warmly and admitted that she had felt the same way for a long time but was also afraid of jeopardizing our friendship. With our hearts finally in sync, we embarked on a journey of love and self-discovery. Our bond grew stronger with each passing day, and we supported each other through the challenges of high school and the uncertainties of the future. As graduation day approached, we faced the bittersweet reality of parting ways for college. We knew that our lives were about to change, but we were determined to make our long-distance relationship work. The years that followed were filled with ups and downs, but our love for each other remained steadfast. We navigated the challenges of distance and embraced the opportunities to grow individually while cherishing the moments we spent together. In the end, our school crush had blossomed into a beautiful love story, a story that taught us the value of friendship, courage, and the power of following our hearts. Today, years later, Emily and I are still together, having successfully overcome the trials and tribulations that life threw at us. Our journey was not without its hurdles, but the love we discovered in the hallways of our high school has remained a constant source of strength and joy in our lives. As we look back on our time at school, we can't help but smile at the memories of how it all began, a simple school crush that led us to find love and happiness in each other's arms. And so, we walk hand in hand, ready to face whatever the future may bring, knowing that as long as we have each other, we have everything we need.